Did you guys miss us? Well, I hope you did. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Hockey Playoff Edition. I'm Miguel Mike Medina. This is my partner, Jim Biringer. Jim, Stanley Cup Finals tomorrow, game one. Golden Knights, Panthers. I am excited for this matchup. We're going to have ourselves a new champion this season. What do you expect in game one?
I expect, before I even get into that, I just want to say a happy belated birthday to my guy, Miguel Mike Medina. It was this past Wednesday, but I want to show him some love here as he showed me love on my birthday. So I just want to send you birthday wishes your way.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It's another year that I feel blessed to be alive with health and happiness. Chapter 32, aka Magic Johnson year. So as I get older, just trying to get better, trying to be consistent with everything that I love doing. And I treat my birthday like it's every single day. But because it's my natural born day, it's a reminder of why it's important, to be a good human being and, just be appreciative that, that we're still here. We're still breathing. That's what's important.
Absolutely. No, that's good to hear. I treat it like that every day too for myself. Get better every day. And I think that's what the Vegas Golden Knights did to the Dallas Stars. They wanted to be better after those first two games, after they lost in games 4 and 5. And I expect Vegas to come out strong in game one at home, on home ice. The Panthers, 10 days off. Look, I know they've done it before against Carolina between Toronto, but this is different. It's the Stanley Cup final. You got media day to day. The nerves are different. You go back to 2003, the Ducks, they had a long layoff. New Jersey blew them out of the building in the first two games there. Ottawa, the same thing in Anaheim. Look, Vegas on a mission. I think they're going to come out strong. They may even start that fourth line that was red hot against Dallas in game 6. Bruce Cassidy, great coach. But I expect Vegas to come out and take game one.
Yeah, I expect Vegas to come out and win game one. I have the winning 3-1 in this game. I feel that game one, both teams, mostly the Panthers, are going to be rusty. I could be wrong. They could prove me wrong. But, man, we're talking about Vegas. June, super humid, super hot over there. Because as we spoke before, I went 2 years ago for my birthday, and it was during Memorial Day weekend. The weather was bananas. I'm talking about, it said 98, but it felt like 110 when I was walking in those streets of Vegas. So it's going to be high and humid. And plus, it's the Stanley Cup Finals. If you're in Vegas right now, Vegas Golden Knights fan, you're having the time of your life right now. So I have Vegas Golden Knights taking game one as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's so much to do in Vegas. The game, hey, if you can't get a ticket to the game, go find a hotel that's got like a big screen near a pool and watch the game because it'll be hot. I'm going to be interested to see what the ice conditions are because we saw a little bit of sloppy play in the Dallas series in the first couple games. The ice was not the greatest. So I want to see if that plays a factor. I mean, they've improved the ice conditions, but again, it's hot, it's humid. What the conditions going to be like, feeling out process between both teams is the Stanley Cup final. I mean, look, it's not a regular season game. It is the final. There are nerves, but I know the Golden Knights are going to want to feed off the guys who've been there before, the Pietrangelos, the original Golden Misfits of Marchessault and Carlson and guys like that. You want to take knowledge from those guys in Florida. They haven't been here. So it's a different experience when you're going to Stanley Cup final and the nerves are there. It's your first trip. So it's going to be interesting, but I expect Vegas to take game one just because of the long layoff for Florida.
And we're going to switch gears. We're at Treliving, the new sheriff in town for Toronto Maple Leafs, the new GM. When I saw that press conference with him and Brendan Shanahan, I like his positivity. There's something about him. I just like about his positivity in that interview. He seems like he's very focused and trying to sign Austin Matthews, make sure he stays with the team. But the pressure's on. All eyes on him. All eyes on Brendan Shanahan. Shanahan, I know he's a winner. You know, we've seen it with Detroit and even with the front office. He wants to win. But Toronto, they have to add more defense to that team. You just have to. You got to make some sort of move to bolster that team to get over that hump. Yes, you got over the first round, but that's not enough. You have a championship aspirations, championship caliber team. You have to bolster your defense. And we saw that their defense was exposed in the postseason, especially against the Florida Panthers. So what do you make of this signing? And do you feel that if it doesn't work with this GM, will Brendan Shanahan's job will be in jeopardy?
Yeah, the second part of that question, I mean, look, all eyes are definitely on Brendan Shanahan for now. I mean, look, he's liked around the league. He's liked within the NHL. He's liked within the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Could they make a change? Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to have a honeymoon period here with Brad Treliving. I don't expect too many changes right now. He's going to go make through his media rounds, but I love the way he was spoken. This is a great hire by Toronto. He's been through everything, 9 years in Calgary. And the one thing that you can look at what Treliving did is he got free agents to go to Calgary. And you heard always this stories. Guys don't want to play in Calgary. Guys don't want to go there. Well, he got a lot of big names to go there. Think about it. He got Huberdeau to resign after the trade, dealing with the Tkachuk stuff. So he's handled things like that before because of the Austin Matthews situation in Toronto. He got Nazem Kadri to sign there. He got Jacob Markstrom and the other free agents that came to Calgary. I like what he had to say yesterday. He's like, look, it means something. It's Toronto. But he also said, we're not going to make change just to make change, just because it's not going to improve the team. We want to be better. So if we're different and we're not better, what's the point of doing it? He talked about, a 23-man roster. No guys are above the team, the core, especially the core four. He's like, look, these guys are skilled. We have skilled team, but everything is still open to him, regardless of what the things have been said about Shanahan telling the core four that they're not going anywhere. He's open to anything, but he wants to get to know the players first before he makes any decision. He's well-spoken. He understands. He can draft. He can develop players. And he's been in tough situations before, and this was the right hire. I mean, it was his job to lose. Once Dubas left, it was pretty much Treliving or nobody.
And Dubas is now in Pittsburgh, so best of luck to him. Best of luck to Treliving. But, I feel that Toronto fans, it's not the right thing that you want to hear right now, but they're going to have a little bit more patience and put their trust on this new GM. So we just have to sit back and watch and see if he can deliver as the new GM, and we just hope for the best.
Yeah, you do hope for the best for both guys, Dubas and Pittsburgh. Treliving here, he said all the right things. Both guys are saying the right things. It's still a weird situation that happened. But again, you got to be patient. Look, this team, 115 points under Sheldon Keefe, 111 points. It doesn't look like he's going to make a coaching change right away. He kept on Bob Hartley when he first got to Calgary. So he knows. Austin Matthews, I know, wants to stay there. They're going to work it out. But again, he wants to get to know the players. He wants to get to know everybody. And then he's going to make decisions. I mean, obviously he can't work the draft because of his contract with Calgary. But Toronto's got a great drafting and scouting department that can handle the NHL draft. Brendan Shanahan can do it as well. So Toronto, just be patient, maybe a little bit of adversity. They're going to have to make some changes. They got to fill out needs in goalie, defense, and bottom six. But these guys work cut out for him, but it's a great hire.